So there's this video going viral on Twitter of this mom calling this black kid the N-word because he apparently took something from her diaper bag. Bit excessive considering he's a child, and even if he wasn't, you gotta be a real loser to be calling anyone the N-word under any circumstances. Resorting to any racial slurs when you get angry tells me that you're one of those people who cries when they get made fun of. So to stop that, you just chuck a racial slur out there like it's nothing, so the focus isn't on you anymore, but what you said. Like, there are so many things people can say to each other during an argument that if you get racist, that automatically makes you less of a person. But do these racists understand that?
You call him a nigger, the child?
The fuck you talking
Did you
about?
call the child the nigger word?
None of your fucking business.
It is my own business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
Alright, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb fuck.
Nobody dig into your shit.
A little fucking kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him a nigger?
Yeah.
The little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna...
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child, 5-year-old, a nigger, the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh.
Fuck off.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
Now notice how she said she doesn't give a shit. Well, now that everything's gone viral, she cares about this more than anyone. So this woman's name is Shilo Hendrix, and she is a single mother of 2 from Minnesota. I don't think I have to explain why she's a single mother of 2. It's almost like when she gets mad, who she really is comes out, and the boyfriend's like, really? After 2 kids? But as you just saw, she is a proud racist until it backfires. That's when they start playing the victim. And I don't care who you are dumb as fuck if you think a child taking whatever it was from a diaper bag makes this lady the victim, excusing what she said. And for those who are like, well, what if he took her phone? What if he took her most expensive item that she's ever owned that she carries with her at all times, like all white people do? Well, what if you sucked my asshole? Because she shows what he took, and it's one of those applesauce pouches that doesn't even look empty. So this has nothing to do with what he took and everything to do with him being black. But after realizing that going viral for this isn't really something a single mother of 2 should be embracing, this B-word starts a GoFundMe for herself where people have donated over $400,000. It's probably over $500,000 by the time I make this video, pretty close to $600,000. And she says, help me protect my family. Hello, my name is Shilo, and I have been put in a very dire situation. Actually, you put yourself in that very dire situation. See what I mean? Playing the victim. I recently had a kid steal from my son's diaper bag at a park. I called the kid out for what he was. What the fuck does that even mean? In no language in any part of the world is the N-word a synonym for the word thief. Maybe like back in the deep racist South, but you're from the deep north. And she says it like that for all the people who didn't see the video, which wouldn't even matter as we're about to get into. But she continues to say, another man who we recently found out had a history with law enforcement proceeded to record me and follow me to my car. He then posted these videos online, which has caused my family and myself great turmoil. My social security number has been leaked, my address and phone number have been given out freely, my family members are being attacked, my eldest son may not be going back to school, even where I exercise has been exposed. Oh my god, if only there was a way to stop all this very specific stuff from happening. And like I mentioned, unless you saw the video, you wouldn't really know what she meant by, I called the kid out for what he was. But for those who did, they felt like this was the perfect time to let the world know how they feel. And by that I mean put out white hot racism. White hot creamy racism. Facials for all the racists for all their creamy racism that they're spreading on each other. It actually got so bad that they don't even show anybody's comments anymore in fear that they were going to take down the fundraiser. Like, these were 2 of the screenshots I got just to remind me to get more, but it says it's okay to be white. No one said it wasn't. In fact, you guys say white is right a lot unironically. So this just shows you the level of intelligence that we're dealing with. Not to mention, he gave them $50. Let's not talk about the top donation being $10,000. But the other comment says, white people are the global minority and we are being persecuted everywhere. In what world are white people the global minority? This dude lives in a black neighborhood and thinks that's how the rest of the world is set up. He's like, I don't even get to see my own people. It's getting scary out here. I look to my left and there's a black guy. I look to my right and there's a black guy. This probably didn't even know what persecution means. He probably thinks that's a rapper. But some of the other comments said, this one referring to the Carmelo Anthony situation for some reason, because hypocrites sent money to that high school child murderer. God hates hypocrites, and I'm pretty sure God hates retards also, and thinking that case has anything to do with a 5-year-old taking, stealing, however you want to put it, something from a diaper bag, then you are first on God's naughty list. It's like Satan, and then you're right above him for some reason. I even asked him, I was like, yo, why is he above the literal devil? And he's like, kid's retarded, can't have it. Can't have that in my heaven. You better tell him. I'm like, okay, I'll let him know. And I would, had most of these people not donated under anonymous donor. Like this guy, Shilo. Keep strong with the word and keep saying the word. Nuck figures. These people acting like her saying the N-word is freeing white people from this torment is actually hilarious. Like the only person I found that let people know who they are was this guy. And even then, he puts his Twitter at to try and get followers. But this guy has to be the biggest retard of them all. And that's just going based off his banner. That's an AI generated picture that says, save the Western world, with doctors standing in front of the Statue of Liberty and 2 Roman Colosseums. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? The Statue of Liberty and Roman Colosseum are in 2 different places. They are made by 2 different people. They literally have nothing to do with each other. That's like making a banner that says save China and then you just throw up the fucking Golden Gate Bridge and then like the Washington Monument in there. Save China. Like, just look at this tweet he reposted. You guys donated $600,000 to a black kid that stabbed a white kid to death, but have such a problem with white people donating to a white woman who said the N-word to prevent her from going homeless and from being murdered? Please explain why. Because none of that happened. She made all that up. She deserves to lose her job, but I can guarantee you that no one was going to murder her. Like, maybe she got a few threats from those burner accounts that have, like, no followers, and she's like, yeah, these savages are trying to run me out of my city. I gotta get to the higher ground. I gotta get to safety. Like, at what point is someone going to be like, yeah, this needs to stop and refund everybody's money, because giving someone $1 million for being nothing else but racist is literally the dumbest shit I've ever heard. This ain't even about protecting yourself anymore. This is about seeing how much money she can get out of you dummies. Out of you dummies. You dummies. You dummies. You dumb. Like, she gave an update on everything yesterday saying, hello, where do I even begin? The overwhelming support that me and my family have received is unbelievable. I've never felt so scared yet so reassured in my life. It's truly a whirlwind of emotions. We are currently doing okay. No one has been harmed, and we are getting by. We are taking the proper procedures in order to stay safe from these constant threats. I'm still very frightened, and I don't think I'll feel safe until we escape completely. Escape where? This isn't fucking Tarkov. You're not trapped. I'm so grateful to all of you who have donated to my family. I never would have imagined that we would be supported to such an extreme. It still feels as if it's too good to be true and it's all going to disappear. It's such a strange feeling to be living in a blissful dream and a nightmare simultaneously. Thank you for all your continuous support and love, and shut the fuck up. She says she feels like that, like it's all going to be taken away, because she knows what she's doing is wrong. She called the kid the N-word and probably got some deserved hate, not $500,000 worth of hate. Like, she literally says no one was harmed. Like, if you look up her name on Twitter, there isn't a single person posting her private information. And trust me, with how viral this is going, there would be at least a couple people posting something, but it's nothing. It's just a bunch of people being like, we gotta protect the white race from being eliminated. And it's like, did we watch the same video? This one, right? Not this one. Like, unless you have a learning disability, then I don't understand how anyone can see this video, understand the situation that went down for everything to get to the point that it is, and be like, yup, she's the one in danger. Like, the only people who support her and are donating to this are just closet racists and people who are mad that Carmelo Anthony was let out on bail, which has literally nothing to do with this. This is a woman getting exposed for being a piece of shit. And can you imagine how her kids are gonna grow up? Where's the dad? He might be worse than her, but we don't know that yet. And hey, thankfully there's a fundraiser for the kid that got called the N-word. Now honestly, I don't think either of them should have started either of these. Neither of them deserve shit. They deserve to apologize to each other, more so her for obvious reasons, and then move on with their lives. But hey, if she's gonna milk this for all the money she can get, then I guess so can they. I guess, right? If we're just gonna do that now. Yeah, guys, I don't like to get political, but there is an obvious correlation with what Trump is doing and saying, as well as the people around him and stuff like this. But lucky me, I didn't vote, or have ever voted, so that's why I get to freely complain about what you guys voted for. Until Monday and or tomorrow, peace. I got some UFC to watch.